Testing, testing. Is it true? Is it true? I don't know. How about you? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dmatic. Today, we're back for a little bit. The last time, we played a little bit of Resident Evil 2 Remake and managed to finish our Leon playthrough. And, well, subsequently, I was able to finish off Claire too. So, RE2 is done. And we would be getting back to RE1. However, I want to take one more brief sojourn. I want to set up some cookie crumbs and potential future episodes. So, I'd like to switch over to something that is near and dear to my heart. Wild Arms 2. Classic game. Used to play it all the time on my PlayStation. It's one of those games where you borrow it from a friend, and then they kind of forget that you have it, and then it just never makes its way back. So that's one of the two. The other one was Dynasty Warriors 2. He let us borrow it, and we kind of had it forever. But yeah, Wild Arms 2 is an interesting one, and I'm sure we're going to talk about it more as we go along. But yeah, I guess only thing left to do is fire it up. So here we go. There were some technical updates for chat and also filters. Oh yeah, and also a little bit of this. Oh, that's right. I have an overlay for this game. That's how much I intend to, work on this for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my vision over so I can see this full screen and all beautiful. So just based on the picture and then the whistling you're hearing now, you might recognize this as a Wild West game. But at the same time, it takes things a few steps further. It has a lot of JRPG classics put in. One particular thing, whoops, I forgot they have that option. You're supposed to hit the trackpad for start. That's so weird. This is one of the first times I'm playing a PS1 game on here. But yeah, not only is it a Wild West style game, it is a fantasy JRPG game with some science fiction elements. It would be classified as Weird West. But I kind of like treating this game as a bit of an event of sorts. So normally you play a game, you load it up, and you go through, and you just hop right into it. Well, Wild Arms 2, and also the first one, but more so with this one, and I guess the sequel, Wild Arms 3, which I also own, which we'll probably check out. But whenever you load up your game, because if you notice, we didn't watch a video on the main screen. Instead, whenever you load up a save, it plays the intro video for you, almost as if you were watching an anime. And the same thing happens when you get to a save point and you choose quit game. It essentially plays an end credits theme for you, making each engagement with Wild Arms 2 almost like you're popping in for a little bit and continuing a quest on an anime that you watched in the afternoon as a child, which I find pretty cool. And that's something that I came around to in one of my more recent plays. I'm not going to say playthrough because I've gotten stuck on the same spot twice now. I'm hoping third time's the charm. But yeah, I have a test save on here just to see how this is. So we're actually going to choose not the level 3 Withered Ruins. We're going to go with new game. And I think it just immediately starts with the intro. So we'll go ahead and watch. I absolutely love this theme song. Took me years to finally find a clean version of the intro without the lyrics. Even though the lyrics are great, the instrumental one is really what I wanted to hear, because I wanted to hear the whole orchestra just like this. Just wailing on that trumpet. Ah! I mean, that's a pretty solid way to start off an anime-inspired game. Of which, yes, there was a Wild Arms anime, but that has nothing to do with this. So, here we go. Personally, I kind of like getting Ashley's adventure out of the way first. You get to play through 3 different scenarios. Brief little sojourns that sort of act as setups for each of the characters. You see here that Ashley, he's a young man ready for action. He's the poster boy for this particular game. Then you've got Brad Evans. He's always been my personal favorite. Former hero, now war criminal. I almost thought it was a former criminal, war hero. I mean, you can see it both ways. Brad is an interesting guy. So each character gets items. All 3 of them. He has kick boots, so he can just kick things. Bombs, so he can blow them up. And I'm pretty sure he's the one who gets the item called the booty call. Yeah, that's a device that helps you to get treasure. To get treasure specifically, but what a name to choose. Then you got Lilka. She is a sorceress getting started, so she's like, whoop, magical girl. Don't know my powers good. Shenanigans. That sort of stuff. So we're going to go with Hero Boy right here. And I'm going to try my best to do some voices, because there was a lot of text in this. There's almost like no dialogue, I don't believe. Unless you count the singing and the lyrics. Alright. Already, technology is way further ahead than most people would think. That's sort of the sci-fi being blended in. We now know that the kidnappers are holding the boy hostage. Up ahead, in the old excavation site known as the Withered Ruins. The time for the final mission check. Did you hear about the newly formed special unit? If this mission isn't active, I probably won't get chosen. Hey, you! What are you babbling about? What's your name? Yes! See, definitely makes sense in Japanese to be like, hey, he stands up and everything. Did not notice that as a kid, honestly. Like, here's the thing, there are so many things that I never considered, like, coming from Japan for the longest time, and I'm like, oh, it's from Japan? And then I find out all the things I like, they come from Japan. Alright. It's people like you that are most dangerous in the field. Don't get in the way. Understand, Ashley? Camille's a girl's name. Gundam fans, you know what I mean. Our third mission is to rush into the ruins where the hostage is held. It's critical to secure the safety of the hostage first. Numerous monsters have been sighted at the ruins, so don't let your guard down. Okay, let's go. Charge! I don't know, would he have a southern accent? I feel like I'm gonna give one of these guys a southern accent. How about this guy right here? Lately, we've been moved around so much, I'm wiped out. Monsters are multiplying here because these treacherous ruins have been left abandoned. Okay, did you guys light all the torches? Why does our troop have to be the one to get shipped away out here? Hey, Ashley, shouldn't we leave this search of the ruins to those mercs? Do we know that they know about ruins? It's an emergency. We must act. You know, this guy's a tryhard. It's an emergency. We must act. Forget it. Going out all here is going to get you promoted or a raise. Okay. It's important to carry out your mission. Just don't kill yourself. Alright, that guy's bones now. Don't overdo it. Return here before collapsing. My duty is to protect lives, not prod corpses. Okay. Even if you're defeated in battle, hit continue and you'll be fine. You'll return to a condition you were before the battle and get to redo it. You've done this before? The continue system is convenient, but its use is limited. Each time you hit continue, one... Now, is it gimme one or is it Gimmel? Because it kind of looks like it says gimme one, which makes more sense than Gimmel. I've always called it a Gimmel coin. But if it's like a gimme one coin, like give me one more chance, that would make more sense? I don't know. I've never seen anybody write it like that, but we'll call it Gimmel for now. So Gimmel coins are very valuable, so use them wisely. They should be used as a last resort. I don't remember, but what else are they for? I forget. Give me one coin. Oh, that's right. If you're at all familiar with this particular game, it does actually function as a drifting simulator. With the sprint option, you can actually run around the area very quickly. And if you time it right, you can slide around corners and pull off some Breakfast Club shenanigans or, you know, Initial D vibes here. Honestly, you know, I've never watched any speedruns, but I'm sure they're sprinting the entire time. The kidnappers are 3 guys who came to the town of Maria as laborers to make money. Okay. Some oddly specific information. That doesn't exactly help me. Hooray! How long has that carrot been there? There you go. I was gonna say, I get lucky sometimes with the sprinting, but my technique is non-optimal. Woo! It is pretty fun to see how fast and far you can go. Looks like this area's been taken over by monsters. Brace yourself! Alright, we're gonna have some battles. Yes. That clumsy fool! First guy ran through the fog into that hole there. Could you check it out? Just jumping? Do you have rope? Like... Okay. Luckily, I was able to land it. Hey! Wake up! Can you stand up? A new recruit, huh? Looks like you messed up. It's because you tried to score big here so you'd be reassigned to the new unit that's forming. Take it easy. Stay here till the rescue team arrives. We can't do that. Hey, look at that! Whoa! Only a concussed person would just throw a knife at something. Hey, rookie, this is to celebrate your assignment. Hang on to it. The hurl knife. The knife can be thrown with the square. It must have a use besides just turning the switch. You need to figure it out. Okay, I'll give it a try. So, that guy was a little bit goofy, but yes, as we talked about, I have to get used to hitting that trackpad. So the hurl knife is the first tool that we get, this one for Ashley. So the hurl knife, contrary to popular belief, is infinite, so holding onto it is not going to be a problem, unconscious man. It's the most fun to throw around, and it kind of feels like the original Legend of Zelda. Ah, yes, okay. So when you come to the edge of a floor, above a drop, your character may make the oops action. That is what it's called, the oops action. In the oops state, you can go down and jump ahead. You can also jump down by dashing off an edge without the oops action. So oops, 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 eeps, ipes, orps, oops, or just sprint right off the edge, which happens more often than you might expect. When you're sprinting around every corner, you're liable to make a mistake somewhere. So we have yet to get any battles. This should be probably the first spot for one. There we go. And it was a red one, so it was unavoidable. Alright, so welcome to the primary screen for this particular game. So with Wild Arms, you are playing a game in which it's an RPG, as you can clearly see. Pretty standard fare here. You've got your HP, and you got your FP. Now, your FP will build up as you fight things, if you take damage or if you attack. And to perform special moves, you need to have a certain amount of FP to expend. So it's sort of a charging building gauge. Alright, let's look at our first action. So, to our left, you get auto battling. So, this is back in the 90s, and they already had auto battling. So you can totally switch it off, or you can have it set so it will automatically go for you. There's an option for balanced and normal, whatever have you. Then there is an option for switching your party mid-battle if need be. You have 3 people on the field, 3 people in reserves. There are 6 total characters, and you can switch their places. And you can have forward and back too, so bringing in some of those Final Fantasy II stuff. This one over here on the right side, that is your escape, so if you want to flee. Up on top here, you can change equipment in the middle of the game as well. So if you need to swap to a different equipment for better resistances, you can do that because there are elemental resistances and everything. All with their own names, which is fun. I still have not figured all of them out. So, by no means am I an expert with this game, but I do know things from a lot of trial and error. Alright, so once we choose the center action, it goes into our attack options. Pretty simple breakdown here. Over on the left, you got your items. You got your Gimmel coins. Mini Carrot boosts your force gauge by 1 level, which that's the FP gauge I was talking about. So you can take an item to enhance it if need be. Heal Berries. They restore 500 HP. If you notice, I've got 80 right now. So there is really no reason to heal up unless you know for sure you're going to die on the next hit. But the HP does grow over time. But 500 for a single heal berry is intense. Down on the bottom, there is an option for summons. They appear later. We'll talk about those when we get there. Up on the top is special abilities. Special abilities, so specifically Brad and Ashley, they both have firearms. With Brad, it's a bazooka. With Ashley, it is the the Buster Blaster. I don't know what the heck you'd call that gun, but the rifle with the big ass blade on it. That is his shot weapon, and you can fire for 6 FP, and it does quite a bit of damage. It's a bayonet. It's a bayonet attack, sure. Then also there's Accelerator, so you can also expend those points to then have an advantage on using a firearm attack. So that's pretty cool. Then you have the option to defend, so you can still protect yourself as well as still generate some FP from getting an attack. Or alternately, standard attack. This guy up here is a Sturge, weird bat looking thing. Just gonna hit the X button and let him attack. Got me for 8 damage, built up 9 FP. And then my attack, let's see, that gave me another 14-ish. So I'm at 25 now. So now if I choose to attack, go up to my special ability, I can use Accelerator or my shot weapon. The 7/7 that's on the screen there, that is letting you know how much ammunition you have. And you will have to get reloads or bullet clips to refill your weapon. So there is an ammo system to be aware of. But I'm just going to go ahead and give him a good old stab. Alright, so he absorbed 12 of my life back into himself, but more damage. Alright, so 4 experience, heal berry, and then got some Gela. So, like Gil in the Final Fantasy series, Gela is the monetary unit of Filgaia. Hey, another heal berry. So those heal berries are very helpful, even in late game, let me tell you. Alright, now that we are back on this route, I should probably also talk about the controls here. So, when it comes to the actual controls, activating your item is with the square button. Walking around, standard D-pad. Triangle will bring up the menu, and also when you are hovering over options, it will tell you what you are choosing. Circle is cancel out, and then X, if you are on the world map here, that is your sprint button. So you just hold that down, and he'll start sprinting. It's very much like the Pegasus boots in Zelda: Link to the Past, but more drifting. Oh, I didn't even think you could get an encounter there. That is the other thing. Sprinting gets you around faster. However, you are more likely to encounter an unavoidable battle, because there is a system to avoid random battles. Alright, here we go. Not bad. 1 hit. More XP, more cash. And as you might have seen, yes, I'm playing this on the PS5, so it is actually upgraded, so it's able to use high-resolution display, as well as it operates at a pretty good frame rate, I'd say, too. My monitor actually does 200 hertz. But unfortunately, not every device I own can take full advantage of that, so I mean, it looks gorgeous on here. It looks way better than it ever did on PlayStation. Yeah, I probably should have dug out my CD to show off, but who knows. Maybe I'll do a YouTube video review of this after I beat it. It's just a long time coming. Alright, level 2. Got some medicine. Cool stuff. Hey, just for a moment, let's appreciate the actual detail on this particular character model. There is some clipping and culling issues that I believe are from just emulation. But texture-wise, like, that's pretty solid work. It is definitely more chibi than the style of the opening, or even the artwork inside the book, but it's a pretty good facsimile of how the overworld sprites look. Watch your footing above here, watch for signs of a giving, followed by a mistake. Ah, yes. Now, an easy trick is exploiting the warping of the PlayStation 3D models. Because as you rotate around, which is the other primary mechanic, is your upper shoulder buttons. The right pulls the screen to the right, the left pulls the screen to the left. So it's like you're going, rotate left, rotate right. But no, as you use those, the models have to sort of twist around. And if you've watched any videos about how PlayStation models worked... Oh, that was a skippable battle, but I didn't push circle fast enough. Alright, but basically, as you rotate models around, they do a not unsubstantial amount of warping as they move around. So heads might shift and bodies might move. You might notice a little bit on Ashley right now, but it is especially prominent in some other games like the Harry Potter one, which actually, interesting story, came out the same year as this. The Harry Potter PS1 game came out the same year as this game. Alright, you know what, we'll give Shot Weapon a try. Should have shot the other one, because that one was already injured. Yeah, that one's a my bad. Alright, well now that we're low enough on health, we'll go ahead and use one of these heal berries. Although medicine, no, that does disease. Alright, we'll do one heal berry. Ooh, it's a good thing I did. So, we are at level 2 with Ashley, and Ashley has 100 HP now, which is a whole 20 plus HP from where he was before, so... When you level up, there is a good increase on health. Alright, there we go. 8 XP, 32 Gala, heal berry acquired. Look at that, we got back what we lost. Works for me. Alright, but as we look here, we are totally good on, like, all of these stones. Whoops, I kind of went backwards. That's the other thing, is you can very easily get yourself lost. Now, oh no, which brick is going to be the one? If you're looking, you can see which one is a separate model. Because the nature of how it has to move around, that model's going to wobble. So if I get close enough, it'll drop. But because I knew what to watch for, it didn't happen. So I could come back and do this. Alright, there I hit the circle button, and we got to skip that battle. Ah yes, puzzle here. Again, we're going to apply that same trick. The footing around here is particularly unstable. Don't sweat it though, take it slow and proceed with caution. Sure thing. As I proceed to walk right off an edge. Alright, so like this one, it's kind of cheating at this point, but which of these blocks has a brighter color? So I know that one's gonna go. I know that one's gonna go. I'm free to go back over here. And in this chest, bullet load. So, like I was mentioning, take a look at the bullet load. It reloads an arm with bullets, arm being the gun that he has. But one other thing. One thing that I very much miss from newer games is being able to customize your interface. So, for instance, icon design. You can choose different icons entirely. Personally, I kind of like the little triangle thing over here. My window design, you know, I can have the green marble, like a bank, sandy tan, some grass. I kind of like going for the bricks. Screensaver, yep. And we'll set for 1 minute. So 1 minute of not touching the screen will go back to a screensaver. Motion view, yep, we want that. Battle command, neutral. Neutral meaning it starts in that middle spot. Cursor location, return it to the center. It's fine. Compass, yes. Yeah, we want stereo sound. And then yes, you actually can change what buttons are where. So there we go. So now I've just completely customized our interface. That was real close. So now if I hit, there we go. And I just like the way that looks better. Again, you can change to your preference, but the fact that you have a possibility of changing it is the key feature here. Just the fact that you can do it is just so nice. And it's just a small little simple thing that allows you to just personalize and customize your experience. Son of a gun! I can't believe I fell for that one. I got too complicit. Comfortable, not complicit. I don't know. I did not collude with the block. Here we go. The kidnappers and the hostage are in back. I've done all I can do. I'm leaving the rest up to you. Alright, cool. Free heal. Ah, save point. This unusual object is called a save point. It records your adventure. This amazing stone has the power to save your adventure to a memory card. Yes, we're going to save it. That's one thing that they have not fixed. Even though this is not disc-based, oh my gosh, it takes forever to load up your saves. And I thought they would have fixed that with the, even with the digital copy on like the PS3, because I purchased it on the PS3. Oh, one thing that is different, as far as I remember on the original one, you could not use the analog stick, but you can use it here. I just kind of wish I could map the right analog stick to the shoulder buttons. That would be fantastic to be able to use that and rotate. Because it feels great to use the analog stick for walking. Okay, not exactly the best. Yeah, it feels good, but when you need precision. So, like, look at this. Now our interface looks completely different. It's awesome. Oh, that is a kobold. Interesting. So I guess it seems I dealt with kobolds before I played D&D then. Oh no, he's going to infect me with disease. It's like, oh no. I have been plagued. If only I had medicine. Oh, and look at that. That's actually kind of nice. That was very kind and generous of you. You give us a disease and drop a medicine afterwards so we can heal. Every battle should be like that. Don't give me a status effect that continues into the overworld. Let's call it quits. Alright, now, what they want us to do is try to go over there and fall, but what we can do is we can just shoot at the corner. Literally saving us all that time. Because when I was younger, I'm like, there's no way that's gonna work. Sure enough, you can totally pull it off. Now, here's the one that I have... Nope, not this one. There's another one that's coming up, where if you drop down the wrong way, you will not get the treasure chest. Alright, we got a strength apple. That boosts our strength for a little bit. Good old Strapple. Alright, we are on... Yep. Boastful Horse Voice.
Whoa! How'd this get so blown out of proportion? Our humble little abduction was to bring comfort to our lives. A kidnapping was impossible for us from the start. What do you plan on doing, boss? I say it's time those Musketeer boys came charging in. Ah, shut up, Zook. A real man would do something. Hey, Gurg, isn't it your job to come up with ideas? After much thought, it's clear that kidnapping isn't our answer. Didn't I say that at the start?
What? You giving predictions of disaster before we even start? What a waste of manpower wimping out like that, really. Zook and Gurg, ... Well, regardless, we've got our trump card. I'll get away no matter what. Nothing good's gonna come from holding me hostage. To start, I have no parents, so who's paying the ransom? Hey, boss, you hear that? Oh, there go my hopes and dreams. Hey kid, check out my knife. Hey! What? Who are you? I've come to save you. Are those three the only kidnappers? Yes. Good. You did well. I was tied up. Do you have a name? Of course I've got a name. We'll leave it Tony. It's like, you did well, kid. Okay, Tony. Quickly, can you work with me? Sure, but what do you want? Draw their attention. Sure. Great, we got a deal. Deal? Ashley? I think the translation is a little bit worse than I remember. Hey, old man, how dare you treat me this way? You don't have the guts to properly kidnap anyone. What did you say? Hey, you two, grab the brat and shut him up! Oh, strafing. Circle strafe. You just friggin' Mario. Catch me if you can. And he just summoned the ADHD monster. Oh, far out. Greetings. Oh, say what? Well, hello, greetings, folks. Oh my gosh. Totally didn't even see you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely needed that hydration. Just totally got distracted. Don't worry, we got this power loaded. Alright, and here we go. The ADHD monster. This thing used to freak me out when I was younger. Ah! I don't know why, but I had feeling something like this might happen. If you keep talking, you'll bite your tongue. Help, please! Hey, you two? Alright, you two. Oh gosh. Yes, because it is quite twitchy. Just all the fingers. Just the big swing on that thing. I do like the comedy of it. I'd say it's well directed because you get the slapstick sort of action. Okay, well, totally skip some dialogue. Most likely the trap monster was released by accident. Unfortunately, highly volatile liquid explosives have been found in the monster's secretions. That's oddly specific. How'd they find them so fast? Commander, at this rate...
What the? Order the soldiers in the ruins to evacuate immediately. A huge explosion's possible, so we can't handle it above ground. To minimize casualties, we must destroy the entire ruins at once. Release the safety on the large arm. I'll authorize the use of the railgun.
Oh, son of a gun, I keep clicking more. It's possible the monster might escape before they all evacuate. By destroying the ruins, some soldiers won't escape in time. Are you gonna let them die?
Maybe. I'll take full responsibility.
Okay, that's a yes. I just find it interesting that when I was younger, I never noticed that they were going to bring out a railgun. Dude! Why do we have to...
Evacuate immediately. We'll finish things off with a large-scale arm.
The large-scale arm needs... But our team's still in the back part of the ruins. If you do that...
I won't do it. I can't. This is an order. If you disobey, you're in violation of regulations.
I can't sacrifice someone, even if it is for the larger good. It's not just me. The commander and everyone else here doesn't want that to happen. Our hearts should be one. Please, order those remaining in the ruins to evacuate. Even I can manage to stall for time.
No.
I'll stop this one. You know, well, we're gonna see. If the railgun doesn't work, we're gonna use this shot weapon. So yeah, basically, for boss battles, gosh, it's so twitchy. It's very disconcerting. I wonder what would happen if somebody did an AI, like, say, TFTPS overpass on this thing. It'd probably just be a weird blendy mess. But basically, you can attack limbs and or the face. Sometimes it behooves you to attack the limbs first, which is what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to go bit by bit. I'm not worried. I'm loaded up on all the healing items. Yeah, and I guess technically, like with Railgun, I know in the First World War, I think it was, they had like artillery on rails, and a railgun would seem fitting for this kind of setting. But again, technology is wildly all over the place. in this thing. Got 1940s trucks, and then computers. Okay, see, I never knew about the extra XP and cash from destroying the limbs. That's actually pretty solid. Let's go ahead and acceleration. And we're gonna fire it right in your face. There we go, 104. Alright, grippy hands. Gosh, if I shot weapon one of his claws, I think it'll knock it out. Nope, it's still moving. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, they're both still. Oh, alright. Let's eat a berry. Fossil-powered technology. Kind of like Power Rangers. Well, certain Power Rangers seasons, I guess. At least Dino Thunder. Ah, F it. I got plenty of ammo. Alright, one arm down. And left claw. Well, that's good, because, like, as a kid, I was just winging it on 90% of the stuff. And even the last time I really played it was over 10 years ago. On PS3 and PSP, when it was cool, and they were like, "Hey, you get a PS1 Classic, you can play it on multiple platforms, and we won't completely repurchase it on newer hardware." Aw, lasers. Let's fire again. Alright, now we're gonna need to heal. I'm definitely known for healing way too often. Or in the case of like Final Fantasy 1, I end up stockpiling way more potions than I need. It's like, alright, I've got 99 high potions, a couple of elixirs. Well, I don't even think elixirs were in the first one. Anyway, I just had way more than I needed, and I defeated Chaos with just so many healing items. And it's done. And it exploded. And we got some big berries. Yeah, I kind of get the same way with Kingdom Hearts. I'll watch anybody who's playing it, played through every game in that series thus far. Yes, so this is the first prologue. I generally go with him first. Probably going to do Brad next because I get frustrated with the Lilka puzzles sometimes. Oh, I want to do Lilka's next? Wait, they share an inventory? Okay, yeah, that's another thing I didn't know. I ignored your orders and took matters into my own hands. I'm prepared for my reprimand. I hope so. Your punishment for this incident will be forthcoming. Until then, you're under house arrest. Is that all, sir? And no supper. You have any objections? No, sir. And that's how this extremely long day ended for me, the new recruit. I did what I thought was right, but it was a violation of orders. I don't believe I was wrong. No one wants to see anyone get hurt. Maybe Kurt, but he's a special case. Even though the destination's the same, different people choose such different routes. Like this guy, choosing to reprimand me, and those other guys, choosing kidnapping. Stop it. Oh well, with my sentence, I have plenty of time to think. Huh. Yeah, see, I always thought Lilkus was like, oh yeah, play as magical girl. It's gonna be easy. Wrong, super punishing, but alright, I guess we're gonna go with Lilka next. The sorceress just getting started.
Well, what about payment? Mercs don't work for free, you know. You ought to be more worried about a merc who works for free. You got that right.
What are you laughing about, you old geezer?
Let's stay on the subject, okay? We must plan a counterattack.
Huh? I wish someone would do something.
Blah, blah.
Sorry for being late. I haven't quite got the knack of this teleport gem. For a minute, I thought I teleported to the wrong place again. Oh, this isn't the Valeria household, is it? I knew it.
Excuse me, but
who are you, anyway? Lil K.A. Oh boy, I messed up again. But at least I came to a place where everyone seems so nice. I know I should hurry, but I guess there's no harm in resting here for a while. What's weird is how they dump that stuff on rice to eat it. That is just so gross. Right? Try this nice warm treat. There, do you feel better now? Sorry about the way I acted. I was just so nervous. I just can't get the hang of the teleport gem, you know? An item used for moving around. I'm studying magic, and this one item just seems to have it in for me or something. Wow, you know how to use magic? Actually, I'm still learning. Wow, I'm so impressed. Oh, don't be impressed. Anyone can use magic, you know. Except for you. You mean even I can learn magic? Of course you can. For instance, you pick out a loved one's voice or your own name in a noisy room. That's kind of magic too. Get it? Huh? No, I don't get it. No? Oh. But someday, you will. Magic's power that anyone can use. Magic can do anything. And magic will send you to hell, Timmy. Meanwhile, Lilka's acid flashback. This is the first time that I realized that's the Millennium Puzzle. Is it time to duel? Oh, sis, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. I can't figure it out all alone. Calm down. It'll be okay. Hey, don't cry. Can you see the big switch block behind you? Use your magic on it. Press the square button. It'll be alright, and I know you can do it. I can't do it. I won't lie or say anything. I'm not good at it like you are, sis. Didn't you fail to control the gate because you didn't do it right, sis? Try starting over. This time the door should open. Whip it, whip it, whip it. Open! Come on, open up! This time, I'll show you a different method. It'll be fine. This way is easy. So why didn't you show me this from the start? Well... See the small switch block just below where you are? Use the same method to get your magic to work. Press the square button. Hey, sis, look, it worked this time. There's 3 switch blocks left. You need to get them all. You can leave the rest to me. I can manage this. Let's review how to handle a fire rod. If you press square, your magic turns into a flame and can fire in front of you. Are you okay, Lilka? I know, I'm fine. This is a piece of cake. No, it's a puzzle. Alright. It is time to duel. Let's get these VR missions going. What is it, sis? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Be careful. Alright. We'll make a save here. There is no reason it needs to check the card for that long. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely this one's very energetic and it keeps you going through it. The whole soundtrack's fantastic. Okay. Drop it low. Oh. Wait, no, that's a proper... I'm gonna just wing it and see real quick. Okay, yeah. Good. It felt like the right way to go, and I'm glad I did go that way. Oh, yeah. I remember when I got it, it was like crazy. Up until that point, we just had an NES and an NES2. Not the SNES, but the top loader one. And it was nuts jumping to having 3D hardware. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, if I totally get stumped, then I might be like, oh hey, backseat driver? Let's see, get a taste for our magic again. Okay. I kind of forgot about that. Resistances. Fun, fun. While we're trying it, what about freezing? Any better, any worse? Oh, better. Okay. Good to know. All the gemeralds. Okay. Burning books. Yeah, basically I ended up borrowing this from a friend who also had a PlayStation, and then yeah, just ended up stuck with it and really enjoyed it. I'm doing a bit of a write-up on it, sort of tying it back to how Western media has influenced some Eastern creators in a way that this is just sort of cyclical exchange of ideas, with Kurosawa making his films and then his films getting ripped off to make spaghetti westerns, and how some of those westerns, their music ended up influencing Wild Arms, especially the first one. Just like complete rip-offs of Ennio Morricone's work, which was done for like Fistful of Dollars, which was Yojimbo, starring Clint Eastwood. Alright, we're gonna burn. Okay. Oh wait, is that not a thing until later? Okay. Oh, we're gonna keep on going then. Yep. Yeah, growing up I was never really into westerns much, but once I started watching some samurai films and some other various bits of media, I ended up getting a little bit more into the genre. Sis, what happens when I get it to respond? When all the switch blocks respond, the partially open gate gets reset. I can manage that even with my level of magical skills. Right. Good luck, Lilka. 2 switch blocks remain. Honestly, I'm really hoping the show Justified ends up on Disney Plus when they do their combination of all their Hulu stuff. Let's see. Let's see. I want to see what's down this way first. Oh, 2 choices. I'll go this way. But yeah, I kind of want to check out different neo-westerns, but I don't really want to jump on the Yellowstone bandwagon. My parents really like that show, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Cobb and Kestner is pretty good, but I don't know how much I would like that show. Let's see. Bogey. Okay. We're gonna give this a try. Oh yeah. Regular attack first. Because why not? Oh, that's not bad. We're just gonna smack him with an umbrella then. Piss off, Ghost. Aww. Oh, wait. Okay. I see it now. Shoot fire at it. Yeah, when it said drift, it was intangibility. It started using blink on me. Very true, yeah. Wild Arms 3, oh my gosh. They like went full Western with it. I know, I definitely have to touch on at least the music in Wild Arms 1. Because that a whole bunch. And then of course, yeah, Wild Arms 3 just takes all the aesthetics. Basically, Wild Arms 3 is practically what I would love to run as a D&D campaign. Just a Weird West sort of adventure. Yeah, FF is certainly a lot more popular. First one I ever played was actually a little bit of 7 at my cousin's house. The biggest thing I remembered from that was like Cloud with the Buster Sword, and then looking up at the Mako reactor, like, and I was like, Final Fantasy, what is? And I think after that point, I played like the FFO or FF10 demo on a PlayStation Magazine disc. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, it's just an interesting setting. Like, I'm kind of bummed that the franchise has lost a lot of steam, because I feel like there would be a lot of potential for new games, or dare I say it, remasters of the first two. I mean, I know there's Alter Code F. Maybe just making that more available would be nice. So I'd love to play that. Armed Fantasia? Honored and to the end of the wilderness. What? Oh, far out. Okay, that is practically exactly what I'm looking for. Interesting, interesting. Goodness gracious. Alright, I'm gonna have to look into that some more. Yeah, I've never actually checked out Breath of Fire. Like, I've been, I wouldn't say picky, but I will say I've not experienced many fringe games. Wait, I just totally went back. Oh my gosh. I think this is my primary frustration with Volca's section, because I'm like, it's all so samey. And off the edge. But yeah, primarily when it came to RPGs, like, it's either been FF it's been Wild Arms. And then I guess, wait. Oh, don't make me stuck now. Oh. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm very much looking forward to that. Alright, evidently I must need to go the other direction. Because otherwise I'm entirely at a loss. So we'll go to the other side then. Kind of mirrored. Just a wandering dungeon. I knew it was inevitable. Skip too many battles, you get one. Alright. Kelly Blue Book. Yeah, I think it was Wild Arms 3 where I kind of just started changing a lot of spells to their counterparts in other RPGs. Oh, I guess Persona would be another RPG that I've played. Specifically, I very much like Persona 2. I played the PSP. Okay, so now I've made a loop all the way around. Evidently, I'm missing something. That is pretty nice. Aw, can't have a low mana pool if you got no mana pool. Burning books now, burning books now, burning books now. I would pretty much invent lyrics for whatever I was fighting. About to burn the books now, cause it's time to burn the books now, cause we've got a flame move, flame shot, burning a book cause it's hot and we're moving. 93, not bad. Okay, now what I wonder, does anything change by doing this? I'm grasping at straws now, trial and error. And another battle. Another battle, freeze me, don't tease me, I got to burn, got to burn you, I'm burning, and we're good. Alright. Show me anything. Nothing changed here. Yeah. wrong button. Yeah, and I just have the fire rod. What in the heckle and jekyll? Is there any other to go through? No, not there. And that was a hole. Yeah, there's certainly some fairly dark moments. Especially like Golgotha prison and whatnot. Oh man, okay. So evidently that doesn't change anything. Okay, come on. Is there anything to hit? Anything? Anywhere? I almost feel like it's exactly this point where I always get lost in Lilka's story. Because it feels like I've gone everywhere that I can. But that can't be the case. There's something that I'm missing. And it's probably like staring me right in the face. Rotate all the way around. Anything, anything. Oh. Interesting. Is there anywhere to drop off over here? We'll try it. Nope, okay. It's not a leap of faith thing. I thought I was standing on it there. Okay. Looking. Not now, battle. Oh, that would be what I missed. Okay. Gosh, I've walked past that so many times. Like I said, it all blends in. Alright. Just jump off before firing. Forgot to hit the brick. My bad. All right, only one switch block left. You did really well. I'm the little sister of the one girl called the Aleniac Witch Girl. This was nothing. I mean, you are you. We're different, you and I. You need to believe in yourself more. Lilka, from now on you need to believe in the magic that is yours alone. No matter how hard things get, you'll be able to overcome it with your magic. Huh? What? Finding faults now? Later! Leave it till later. If I can do things with my magic, I'll listen to anything. Alright. Aleniac Witch Girl. Okay, now I'll try this one first. Okay. I don't think this puzzle works the way that I thought. Alright, evidently I'm gonna find out that they're each different heights. No, I most certainly do not have it memorized. So I guess I will have to find out the hard way. Oh, well, I just did that for... Oh, 3. Easy. Yeah, I can definitely see how memorizing that would be happy to have. I'm that way with Resident Evil 2 Remake now. I went from like not knowing it to now just memorizing, oh yeah, this locker code's this is that. So I don't even look for the things anymore. It certainly cuts down on run times. I think my first Leon run was just about 8 hours. And then my second one was closer to like 3. It's just like, oh yeah, I know this, and that. Oh yikes, yeah, that would definitely make it difficult. Uh-oh. I just noticed my HP. Oh! Oh! That's a lucky break. Goodness gracious, alright. Wait, mistake. Find hidden effects of items. Nope, don't need that. Dual cast, please. I'll take that feat. Yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. This has been interesting. Oh, come on! How did that not kill him? Said it was a critical hit and everything. Oh wait, never mind. I think critical hit is different than that. Alright. All the heal berries. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably have to call it in about a half hour myself. It's the final week of school, and unfortunately, as a teacher, I have to be there every day. I can't just skip several days of the last week like some of my students are. Aw, snaps. Alright, here we go. So I actually teach English as a second language at an elementary school. So I've got students from kindergarten all the way up through 4th grade. We actually separated them out into smaller groups because it is a smaller district. So K to 4. And some of them can be a handful. No! I looked away for a second and I died? Okay. To a cockroach of all things. I guess I should have watched my health a little bit closer. Yes, so basically in college I was given an option of what I wanted for an endorsement for my license. So not only am I cleared for teaching like K to 6th grade, I got an endorsement, meaning I specialized in ESL, which is English as a Second Language, and effectively it is just giving me the skills to transition somebody from speaking a different language into acquiring English as a second language. For me, I really benefited from the fact that I took foreign language in a little bit in college, mostly in high school. So I actually have sort of the experience of acquiring another language on top of your primary language. So I got a bit of that experience, and then I can bring that to the field as well. Most of my students, they speak Spanish, though we do have some students at the other levels where we've actually gotten students in from Ukraine and other places. I actually had a student my first year who came from Korea, and that was interesting because he taught me a couple of words. I've kind of lost them over time. I'm much more familiar with the Romantic languages versus any Eastern languages. Like with Japanese, I kind of memorized some hiragana, but as soon as it got to like kanji and everything, I'm like, yikes. Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. I mean, it would be kind of weird to try and teach somebody another language when you don't even have the experience of trying to learn a language on top of your own. Just having that experience really just changes your brain's conceptions on a lot of things. And it can certainly reshape opinions on things as well. Because I know a lot of people are just like, well, okay, should be pretty easy. And it's like, actually, imagine you just came into a room, you have no idea what anybody's saying, and somebody's just pointing at something for you to do something. That's a little bit weird. It's nice when you can bridge that gap and speak to them with the same language that they use at home on the reg. Yeah, I've been a member on Duolingo since, let's see, alright, that was 1, 2, 3. That one was 1, 2. No, why'd it go 3? Oh. Now I'm thinking I've forgotten the others. Okay, we're gonna do a real quick trip. I know the green one is 3. That one I have for sure. Yeah, anything with the Cyrillic alphabet to me, I'm like, whew. I certainly struggle with that. Yeah, I've got 2 cousins from Poland, and Polish is their first language, so... It was interesting going to one of their weddings, because it was all in Polish, and the only time I knew when to stand and sit is, like, when the priest was all like, you can sit down. I'm like, oh, I understand that. Ah, j'ai parlé français. Oh, only a little bit though. And I always forget how to say just a little bit. Because that's like a prerequisite to let everybody know I speak a little bit of a bunch of different languages. Yeah, even though I never learned Latin in high school, I accidentally lucked into being a member of our upperclassmen Latin club as a freshman, simply because my brother was my ride, and they were getting the group picture taken, which was their first meeting, and also their last meeting. So I got into being in my freshman yearbook as a part of Latin club, and didn't learn a lick of Latin, at least intentionally, until a couple years ago. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Yeah, we've done a lot with embracing all of our students and their families. So it just all sort of blends into our community over here. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's see. Going clockwise from northwest. 3, 2, 3, 1. That's what I thought. So no. Thought I jumped up quick enough. Not quite. Okay, so from northwest. Alright. This one's 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Nope, wrong order. Oh boy. Ah. Way up there in the north, eh? I guess I'll drop off. Oh, true. I was just going, of course. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. There's the big flashing compass on the screen. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there was definitely a time where I wanted to take a trip up to Victoria. Looks like a beautiful area up there in British Columbia. Honestly, if I was going to pick a place to live other than here, it'd probably be there. I shudder to think that I used to think San Francisco would be good, and then it's like, wait, nope, housing prices, not good. I feel the same way with Kingdom Hearts. I can, like, espouse on the entire franchise for hours on end, and then somebody's all like, alright, but what about calculus? And I'm like, what? Numbers? I barely know the 4th grade math that I have to tell some people. Alright, sis. Sis? Where are you, sis? I can't leave the gate of this Millennium Puzzle like this. Soon you'll be linked to the world you came from, so don't worry. Sis, you... Say. Promise. Lilka. I can't hear you, sis. Sis? Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I have so much random scattered knowledge that whenever a student's like, Mr. S, how does this work? Or where does this come from? I can just tell them, and they're just like, cool. And then we move on to the next thing, and it's almost like they're trying to stump me. But I pretty much have an answer for practically anything. Oh, darling, what's the matter? Did you come up with a plan? No, we're stumped. Go figure, eh? I'm sorry, you seem to be bothered by something. I can help if you want. Can you tell me what's wrong?
Well, for the past few days, our peaceful, humble village has been attacked nightly by monsters. The villagers have not been harmed, but they live in fear of the night. Tonight's meeting was to discuss the monster problem.
I just find it interesting that they couldn't just like put that on the text box like normal there.
Let me help, please.
What can a girl like you do? Misogyny rules.
Daddy, she knows how to cast magic spells.
She's a witch, too.
Just leave everything to me. Your troubles are over.
You mean they've just begun?
Has this always been there? Is there really an emoticon in the script? I do not remember that. No, frowny face. Oh my gosh. Alright. Coming up on 140.
The Mercs are adventurers who explore ancient ruins and hunt monsters for bounty. They'd be perfect for a job like this.
She does a couple early on. Oh man. Oh yeah, it's frustrating sometimes. I mean, I haven't had many negative interactions with anybody. The craziest thing was I was teaching 4th grade online a couple years back during the pandemic. And oh my gosh, like I had one dad like take things into his own hands. Like literally, we had 2 cousins, so they're relatives, and outside of class they mess with each other. And this dude hops on screen in the middle of my math lesson, and he's all like, hey, you better stop making fun of my little girl over here. I'm like, sir, this is a class. And I literally had to just like boot him from there and tell my principal. It was just like, whoa. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, unexpected young magician lady. Let's see. Memory service? We remember it so you don't have to. Alright. So I think we should be able to do the boss, and I will probably have to call it quits after that. Alright, all the stores are going to be closed. Ooh. Alright, fan retranslation. Give up ever. I guess I went the wrong way. I was gonna say I didn't think there was anything up this way anyway. Yeah, the only things I've played with fan translation patches have been, well, an early release of Pokemon Black and White. Nope, not that way either. I know you know how to use magic. Must fight the people. Yeah, mercs, blah, blah, blah. Where is the thing I must kill? Old man. Come from the northeast. Bad direction. Thought that's where I was headed, northeast. Anything Hill door's locked. We could go to the village was first attacked. I remember it well because we were busy harvesting the palace wheat. Okay. Talk to more people then. You just saved my game. And this guy. Finished harvesting. Tar full. Anyone here? Maybe the inn? Nope. Nope, can't go up those. Okay. Yeah. So we talked to that guy. Nobody back there. Nobody back there. I feel like I've talked to just about everyone. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the other thing. I've never made it to disc 2. The place I keep getting... I thought I talked to him more than one time. Okay. Field, thinking monsters will appear in the northeast. They're back! They're back! The monsters are attacking! They're after the granary. Hurry! Don't panic! Just find someplace safe to hide! I'm pretty sure everyone was inside Lilka except for those 4 dudes. I'll take care of the monsters with my magic! Young lady. Skipped over that. Okay. Oh, yeah. The Rusty Spoons guy. Oh, he was more gross than I remember. Alright, can't do anything there yet. Nothing there. Alright, well, let's Umbrella Smack. Force Field Kick.
Alright, let's do this thing. Fire?
Yeah, I think the place I kept getting stuck at was, gosh. It wasn't Ptolemea, it was, gosh, it's one of the members of Odessa, and you're in, not the jail, it might be the jail. Gosh. Chemical plant, something factory, I don't know. I don't remember the name of it, because I couldn't remember it back when I got stuck a second time. Basically, I just had no healing items, and I was under-leveled. And I had meant to do some grinding beforehand, and evidently did not, so it was bad. Okay, so it's not that one then, it's, gosh. It's in the desert, it's after you go to, like, the ice area. No! Okay, Laurence Olivier. This time with feeling. It'd be the alchemic plant, that's the one. Because my one thing was, can I leave the alchemic plant? I searched everywhere trying to get out of there just so I could resupply. And it's like, there's a point of no return. Well, that was easy. Just more fire. We did it! We beat them! Yes, we did. By standing by and letting her do all the work.
Young lady, you drove them off all by yourself?
That's amazing, young lady. You're incredible. You're an angel. No, I'm not shipping this young boy as an Anakin. Not at all. Wow, your magic is powerful after all. So, it was your magic, eh? I said, yeah! V for victory, sucker! Okay, admittedly, I did not realize it was going to say sucker at the end there.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't come along. We'd probably all be dead. Thank you very much, really.
No, thank you. You've helped me so much, too.
But are you really alright with only this? We could prepare a better reward.
I'm in a hurry, even though you probably have use for my magic. That's why I'm so happy to receive the teleport gem. Big sis, will you come visit me again? Of course. I promise.
And this time...
Oh, sorry, still the boy. And this time, don't mess up. Yeah. Die, Ganili!
Oh, my shoelaces.
And a black cat. I'm waiting to hear if a mirror shatters or somebody's like, hey, when did this ladder get here? I walked right under it. I tried to be cool about it, but I might have blown it. I don't think I'd been cursed if I'd accepted a bag lunch. That reminds me, I still haven't had breakfast yet. I'm so hungry. I'm sure it'll be okay. And if I get to the Valeria home, they'll feed me. Now that that's settled, I'll be fine. Just fine. At least that's what I thought. In the words of Bubsy, what could possibly go on? Ah, excellent. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save it here. And now I gotta switch because I don't have a Stream Deck or anything fancy. There we go. Awesome sauce. We're gonna go ahead and switch back to just my face in the audience. Well, thank you for tuning in. Do I do raids? I've never done raids before. Not even sure exactly how to do said things. Let's see. Yeah, if I actually bring up Twitch Mayhap, I can hit some other buttons. I'm doing OBS with Streamlabs thingamajigs all in there. Alright, let's move some stuff so I can use my keyboard. Come on, there we go. Witchy Twitch. For you, for me, for us. I'm watching myself. Whoa, layering up that audio. Alright, creator dashboard. Let me see. Report settings. Analytics. Research and alerts. Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, wait a second. There's also that button too. Got it. Alright, Raid Chanel. Let's see who is streaming right now. Honesty. Well, Vinny's on. He's doing some Vine sauce. Well, we'll see. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I guess we are about to raid Vinny in the middle of some Tears of the Kingdom. So, hashtag spoilers? I have no idea if it worked. That's not what I thought it was. Alright, and we are gonna go ahead and stop. Yeah, bye.